AAP Gujarat chief Gopal Italia has now been detained by Delhi police. This is the big piece of news that's coming in at the moment. Remember, just a short while ago, Gopal Italia had tweeted and said that it seems that the NCW wants him arrested. And in fact, Arvind Kejriwal had quoted him and said, "Why is the BJP after Gopal Italia?" Abhishek Anand is joining me over the phone line right now. Abhishek, give us more details. What are the charges against Gopal Italia?
Well, Paulumi, Gopal Italia was summoned by NCW over his alleged statement against PM Modi. He used some derogatory remarks according to the complaint, and that is why he was summoned. When he reached NCW, he was not alone. There were so many supporters with him, and they entered inside the NCW premises. The NCW lawyer says that the Italia's supporters actually heckled the NCW employees and out the NCW officials and created ruckus inside the premises. And that is why they had to call police and to bring the situation under control. And they also gave a formal complaint to the local police about this entire incident. After that, the police came here. They investigated the matter. The senior police officials were here, and after that, Italia was detained and he was taken away in a Delhi police PCR van moments before. And now the NCW says that they have given the written complaint to the police about a ruckus and the gherao, which was illegal, and the supporters of Italia actually created a law and order situation which was completely uncalled for. So as of now, the police has not confirmed whether Italia has been detained or arrested, but yes, he has been detained by Delhi police and taken to the police station in a PCR van. Follow me.
Okay, Abhishek, so you're saying that Delhi police has detained Gopal Italia at the moment. No clarity, of course, if he has been arrested or he has been detained at the moment. But this is on the NCW's complaint that he and his supporters were creating ruckus, were heckling and gherao NCW. Those pictures, in fact, those pictures coming in from the NCW office from where Gopal Italia has now been detained by the Delhi police. Amit Malviya, BJP IT cell chief, is over the phone line with us right now. Mr. Malviya, Gopal Italia has now been detained by the Delhi police for allegedly having created ruckus and heckled NCW officials inside their premises, is what the NCW is alleging when he was called in to be questioned over the derogatory remarks he used against the Prime Minister and against women.
Well, there is a tweet from the chairperson of the National Women Commission saying that a lot of people from the Aam Aadmi Party are outside their office and they're creating a lot of trouble, heckling people, perhaps assaulting some of those officials around there at the NCW premise. So naturally, in such a situation, Delhi police has probably done what they think is right. But what is of a larger concern is that a man who has been summoned for derogatory comments, not just against the Prime Minister, but also against the women of Gujarat. And there have been several other videos that have emerged after this video in which he goes on to further insinuate that women in Gujarat who go for katha and who go to temples are basically offering themselves for exploitation because they happen to be dens of exploitation. Now, here is a man who has such regressive views about women. He has such regressive views about how he sees the Gujarati culture, the inherent, way of living in Gujarat. And someone like him, when he's summoned by a constitutional authority, a body that is empowered to do so, creates ruckus, makes it an opportunity for show of strength. And you have Arvind Kejriwal, who seems to be backing him. So this is a complete chaos, mayhem, orchestrated by the Aam Aadmi Party, and perhaps Delhi police has no option but to detain the erring Aam Aadmi Party chief of the Gujarat unit to ensure that law and order is maintained and the dignity of NCW office is maintained.
Mr. Malviya, just exactly an hour ago, Gopal Italia tweeted at 1:31 p.m. that in fact the NCW chief is in fact threatening to throw me into jail, and this is because Modi government is against the Patel Samaj. They only think that the Patel Samaj deserves jail, and this is how much BJP hates the Patidar community.
You know, it's a lie, because the NCW does not have the power to put you behind jail. So naturally, these are exaggerated claims, and I don't even want to comment on it. He's a man who's foul-mouthed, regressive, misogynist, sexist, who thinks that women are best described by the term C, who thinks that they are all up for exploitation. So I don't want to dignify a bogus claim of a man of such a leaning. But the truth is that there are people of the Aam Aadmi Party who are outside the NCW office. They are on camera creating trouble there. They are on camera assaulting people, and I think that's what matters. What you see, the evidence that you have in front of you, is what we must talk about.
Right, but Arvind Kejriwal, of course, is suggesting, you don't want to reply to what Gopal Italia is saying, but Arvind Kejriwal is saying that puri BJP Gopal Italia ke piche kyun padi hai. So the BJP feels threatened by the Aam Aadmi Party and the inroads it's making under the leadership of Gopal Italia in Gujarat?
That is because Gopal Italia is the chief of the Aam Aadmi Party's unit in Gujarat. If the Aam Aadmi Party is so excited about making inroads in Gujarat, then what this man thinks, how he acts, how he behaves is of importance. And therefore it is important for the Aam Aadmi Party to come clean on their chief, and it is equally important for the BJP to expose this man. And I want to tell you, this is just the beginning, because the past of the Aam Aadmi Party chief in Gujarat is a checkered one, and the BJP will continue to expose him.
Okay, Mr. Malviya, thank you so much for speaking to India Today. So that is, of course, the first reaction that's coming in from the BJP after the Delhi police a short while ago detained Gopal Italia, AAP Gujarat chief, from the premises of the National Commission for Women here in Delhi. He had been summoned by the NCW over a video which had surfaced where he was, in fact, abusing the Prime Minister and using derogatory language against women as well. Now, Manish Sisodia has slammed the detention of Gopal Italia. He says the BJP couldn't improve schools in 27 years, and hence they're going after a man who is trying to make inroads in Gujarat. He, in fact, says those who are detaining Gopal Italia don't know how to improve schools. For 27 years, they have not been able to fix schools. Italia belongs from the party which works making the education system better. So that is what Manish Sisodia has said, similar to what Arvind Kejriwal said, that the BJP fears Gopal Italia, that the BJP fears the sort of inroads that the Aam Aadmi Party is making into Gujarat, posing the challenge that it is to the ruling dispensation in Gujarat BJP ahead of the assembly elections in the state that are to happen later this year, towards the end of this year. So the contest in Gujarat heating up between the AAP and the BJP, and the latest piece of information that's coming in right now is that AAP chief in Gujarat, Gopal Italia, has now been detained by Delhi police while he was appearing before the NCW over a summons which was issued to him over a video, in fact, where he was seen abusing the Prime Minister and using derogatory language against women. As soon as the BJP raked up that issue, NCW chief Rekha Sharma immediately took cognizance of the same and sent out a summons to Gopal Italia. Now, the charge that the NCW is levelling is that Gopal Italia arrived at the NCW office with a whole horde of supporters who created ruckus, who heckled those within the NCW premises, who basically were disorderly in their behavior, which is why the police were called in.